Tony nominations. The next two guests on Live at 5, Lilliane Montevecchi and Anita Morris, were both nominated for Tony Awards. They are both featured in two of the show's big numbers. Here's a little scene from one of them. This is some show. I should explain. We were not able to show you clips of both Miss Montevecchi and Miss Morris's number because the regulations for the television crews at the time they let us in to shoot, we were only allowed to shoot the one number. But both women are on stage for a good part of the evening, and they are both delightful, and we're happy to have the two of you on Live at 5. Welcome. Congratulations on the Tony nominations.
Thank you.
You must both be very excited.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled.
We saw a little of your number on the videotape. We have seen your picture in the newspaper the last couple of days.
Yes, I saw.
Much ado about your costume.
Yes, my famous costume now. I think that costume was a good idea.
I think we've got a shot of it there. Well, that's actually that's a still photo from the press kit, and that really isn't the costume.
That is not my costume.
No.
That costume actually has a low front. They thought at first they would show a lot of bust, and I said that I don't want that. I want to be covered from head to toe, and then I can be as bold as I like. So I thought for my character, the costume, you can actually see through it, but my character thinks she's all covered up, so I just go ahead and do as I please.
That is a transparent costume. I saw the show Saturday, but I wasn't close enough to discern that on my own.
I've seen people with these little glasses like this appearing, but
it is transparent.
It's transparent.
No body stocking or anything.
No body stocking.
Okay. Why wouldn't you wear a body stocking?
Why would I wear one?
I withdraw the question. Is it true they came to Paris to see if they could get you to be one of the members of the cast in 9?
No, I came to them and begged them to have me.
Came and begged them?
And first of all, they didn't have any part for me because it was... my part was played by a man in 8½. And Tommy Tune decided to change the whole cast as woman because he wanted me in the show. And I made him change his mind about casting the show all women, you see. So we have many men's parts playing by women. The critic is a man's part played by a woman, and my bodyguard also is played by the woman, who is wonderful.
Yes, she's wonderful.
The number that we saw the little clip of has to do with the Folies Bergère, which
I've been the star of for 10 years.
Right, so that's...
So it's all my memory coming back to Broadway in a little package, and I thank you.
Oh, you do a delightful job, too. You really do.
Thank you.
What about Tommy Tune? There is something special, I guess, about this man.
There's something special. I mean, Tommy Tune is... he's obviously a genius, and he's such a wonderful person. He has so much love, and when you're with him, he's magnetic, and he's full of life. And I think that, and his ego is in the right place. He's a very generous person, and I think it shows in his work. He's able to give of all of himself in his work.
One of the reasons I asked is the last time I saw the two of you, we were in the lobby of the 46th Street Theater shooting a couple of interviews for a little series that we're doing for later.
I remember that.
And because there was something going on in the theater proper, they were holding rehearsal in the lobby. Now, I have never seen anything quite like that, but Tommy marched you all in there into the lobby in front of the popcorn stands and everything.
We rehearsed in the men's room. We rehearsed in the men's room. We didn't rehearse because all the stage was being clean and painted and everything.
No,
so we
it was
rehearsed
being fireproofed.
Yes, whatever.
Yes, it was everything had to be fireproof. And so the fumes were dreadful and everything had to be covered, and we really did not want to be near it.
I didn't ask you, how did you wind up in the cast of this thing?
I knew Tommy from the musical Seesaw, where we were both performers. And I think we'd always wanted to do a show together. And he called me and asked me would I be in it. And I had seen no script. I knew nothing of it whatsoever, but Tommy Tune is a person you trust.
I was going to say, on the strength of that man asking you to say,
That's
sure, whatever you're doing.
I said, yes, I'll do it, whatever it is. And I said, could I just read a script? And they said, well, it's going to be all changed. And at first it was, I knew I was going to do the part of the mistress, but it was going to be men. Then I heard it was all women. So I'd never seen a script. I came into first day of rehearsal. There was no script.
There was
we
no
got
script.
No script.
There was no script.
No, it's a basic line that we had, but the script was written day by day by Arthur Coppett, who was on the set, on the stage with us, writing line by lines. And starting to feel us, to take what we said. And everything was molded in the workshop, you see. A baby was born there. There was no script. The script was day by day by day. So no one knew what one was going to do. It's only one's personality would come across more than the other. Suddenly you did more.
And
the only thing that... Go ahead.
He would write for us. That's why Arthur did an incredible job, because what writer can write as he's seeing it, give you words minute by minute, run in the next room, write it, and give it to you? I mean, they spend years writing these things.
The loose framework, we should explain, was the movie 8½. So they had that, I guess, as only a kind of a vague outline. But as you say, they made a lot of changes in order to adapt, one, an Italian film to a Broadway play, and two, then to change up some of the characters. I thank you both. Pardon me. I've got a
Yes.
throat
There's a
problem.
frog.
It's nice to have, yes, a frog.
It's me, the frog.
No, I'm the
French
frog.
people are
Frog's
frogs, you know.
We wish you both good luck in the Tony Awards, which are coming up in about 3 weeks. And if you haven't seen 9, I must tell you it is one of the most unusual and dazzling and exciting things you'll ever see in the theater, and we would recommend it highly to you. And two of the reasons are Anita Morris and Lilliane Montevecchi.
Well,
It's nice to have you.
Merci beaucoup.
Our pleasure.
Right.